Hey guys, and welcome to today's Rebuild Challenge. And today we're gonna turn the Brooklyn Nets from the worst team in the NBA to the most dominant force out there. We're gonna do it in a realistic way, or as realistic as possible. We have a lot of great talent. We have to move on from Michael Porter and Julius Randle for sure. But especially on the guard positions, we have Nolan Traore, we have Michael Brown, who I want to start over Nolan Traore. We have Ben Zaraf, we have Igor Demon, Drake Powell. Means that this will be our 9-man rotation at the beginning with Michael Brown Jr., Igor Demon, Michael Porter Jr., Julius Randle, Daron Sharp, Traore, Clowney, Wolf, and Zaraf. We're definitely gonna try to trade away Michael Porter and Julius Randle at the trade deadline, probably for a first round pick each. This would be perfect. Let's see how they will develop. Like I said, we're gonna do this realistically, so if they play well, then we will sell high on them, and if they don't play well, then we probably only get a second rounder, or we even have to keep them. How in the world do we have 26 wins with this Brooklyn Nets team? I can understand. We're going into the season stats, into the player stats, and we see Randall averaging almost 20 points, 5 rebounds, 2.4 assists. We have Demon with 19 points, pretty good, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Michael Brown with 16.8, 1.2, and 4.3. We have Michael Porter Jr. with 14.4 and 6 rebounds. So we could definitely try to sell high on Randall. I don't think that we can sell high on Michael. Oh, we could probably sell high on Michael Porter Jr. Hitting almost 44% from 3. That's big. We have Nolan Traore averaging 10 points in 22 minutes, also pretty good. Ben Zaraf almost 10 points in 19 minutes. Can't complain about that. I would like to sell high on Julius Randle, so we're trying to get 2 first-round picks from Milwaukee out of the Portland trade with Milwaukee from Damian Lillard back in the days, and the bad contract from Drew Holiday against Julius Randle. I don't think that this would be fair, but I would probably give them the Knicks first rounder in 2029 and 2 second-round picks on top of it. And then we probably could make this deal, and we will. The Portland Trailblazers agree. The Rockets have Shepard, Şengün, Thompson, and Durant. They only miss out a small forward who is really good. So we're gonna try to give them Michael Porter Jr. for the bad contract of Fred VanVleet and a bad contract of Steven Adams. And we're gonna give them Joshua Jefferson on top. I don't see any sense in this. We're gonna do it that way. We're gonna give you 2 more second rounders, and you're gonna give us a first rounder. They wanna give us another first round pick in this trade. I don't think that Fred VanVleet has much to offer for the Houston Rockets in 2K. They have Reed Shepard, so yeah, they probably move on from this $25 million contract, give us 2 firsts, and take Michael Porter, probably re-sign him on a better contract at the end of the year, and move on to try to win a championship with him and KD. So we're gonna do that trade. We have a trade offer from the Dallas Mavericks. The thing is, PJ Washington is only averaging 8 points and 3.6 rebounds this year in 21 minutes. It's not that bad. We have Noah Clowney with 7.5 and 3.5 in 20 minutes. He's 6 years younger. He's earning 14 million less. We're gonna give up a second rounder. The Dallas Mavericks are in the rebuild with Cooper Flag, Zachary Rizashi, or let's name it a retool. It's not exactly a rebuild what they're doing. We're gonna take on a first round pick swap from them, and they get a bit younger. So we will have 3 first rounders in the upcoming draft. We will have our own pick. We will have the pick from the Rockets and a pick from the Knicks. This means we're going into the second half of the season with Michael Brown Jr., Igor Demon, Josh Minott, PJ Washington, Daron Sharp, Nolan Traore, Fred VanVleet, Ben Zaraf, and Danny Wolf. Reaching the end of season number 1, and we have Michael Brown Jr. in the all-rookie first team, and I really like that one. Simulating the playoffs and wins Western Conference Finals MVP, Evan Mobley Eastern Conference Finals MVP. In the end, the Cavaliers and Evan Mobley win the championship. We move right into the draft lottery, where we should have some picks. At least one. We have one lottery pick, our own 1% chance at the number 1 pick. We skip the lottery results. In the end, we pick at number 14, at number 15, and at number 23. I'm going to try to move up to pick number 8 with pick number 15, pick number 23, 3 second rounders in the future. I think this could be a fair deal. The Chicago Bulls agree to this one, so we're going to pick at number 8 and number 14, I guess. First of all, we're going to take Hugo Jimgamukuri, because he has Hall of Fame ceiling. Ray Allen probably gonna evolve into something. Then we're gonna take Barney Young, who has Pete Maravich Hall of Fame ceiling. Let's see. We accept all our team options: Keon Ellis, Mo Wagner, and Shrew Holiday, of course, accept their player options. We do not give Johnson and Billadu a qualifying offer. We're gonna give up Darren Sharp and Keon Ellis for Kareem Lopez. I think he fits better in our timeline. Then we're gonna move Hugo Chimgamukuri to the small forward position. This means he's gonna play small forward next season. Shrew Holiday is his backup and Josh Minott is the third man on that position now. We're moving to player progression. We see Mikkel Brown going up by 6, really like that. Nolan Traore up by 2. We have Ben Taraf up by 2. Danny Wolf up by 1. Powell up by 2. Chimgamukuri up by 2 because of the position change. We have Kareem Lopez up by 4. Means we're going to the second season with a lot of talent again. Mikkel Brown Jr., Igor Demon, Chimgamukuri on the small forward position, Lopez on the power forward position, Danny Wolf on the center position. Young coming from the bench, 24 minutes, drafted this year. Nolan Traore, Ben Sarab, Josh Minott. We have Shrew Holiday, Wagner, Mann, PJ Washington, Adams, and Powell. Not getting any minutes, 9-man rotation. Let's see if these players can evolve. We're at the trade deadline, we have only 17 wins, 35 losses, conference rank 14. We do not have our own pick, but it doesn't matter. Looking at our player stats for the moment, we have Mikkel Brown Jr. with 21, 2, and 4. We have Igor Demon with 18, 4.6, 4.4. We have Chimgamukuri averaging 14, 4, and 3 in his rookie year. Barney Young with 11 and 24 minutes from the bench, 2 rebounds, 2 assists on top of that. Ben Sarab with 10 and 3 assists. With Kareem Lopez with 10 and 9 rebounds. I really like that. Let's see what they can do in the second half of the season. In the end, we won like 23 games. Shea is Western Conference Finals MVP, Bencaro Eastern Conference Finals MVP. In the end, Bencaro wins the championship with the Orlando Magic. We directly jump into the next season, going to the draft lottery. Let's see if we have a pick in the top 14. We have via Milwaukee 6.8% chance at the number 1 pick. We skip the lottery results and we get pick number 3 and pick number 8, and that's pretty good. Pick number 3 is our own pick, I think. I'm not sure why we have our own pick. Because it was top 3 protected, I guess. That could be the only reason. So pretty nice. We're picking at number 3. We're picking at number 8. The number 1 pick for sure will be CJ Rother. The number 2 pick will be Boomche, which means we will probably have to take Kusturica or Marcus Spears. We could also go with Aiden Dix. I thought about trading for Boomche, but looking at the Kings, they have Akov, they have Joksimovic, and they have Boomche now, so they have a pretty good young core. I don't want to take that away from them. I don't think that's realistic. I decided to go with Nikola Kusturica on this one. And then we're probably gonna choose Aiden Dix, who has Hall of Fame James worthy ceiling, as our number 8 pick. We will accept all our team options. Ben Surratt is averaging 11, 2, and 2.6 in 18 minutes. We're gonna send him to the LA Lakers. They will give us 2 unprotected first round picks. We will trade Drake Powell and 4 second rounders against the Miami first rounder next year. This means we have some space now for young players. We need a center, I guess. We have Kareem Lopez, Chimgamukuri, we have Aiden Dix. We have Kusturica, Barney Young, Mikkel Brown, Nolan Traore. We should be fine. We just need a better center. If we can pick up Alexar, this will be a big pickup for us. So 47.76, the maximum we can throw at him. Player option, 3 years plus 1. Let's see what he says. Let's see what the Wizards will do. We renounce our rights at Terrence Mann, Mo Wagner, Shrew Holiday, and Steven Adams. Josh Minott still in the cap holds, trying to bring him back, but the Washington Wizards have decided to match the offer sheet with LXR. Then let's try giving Donovan Klingan a $28 million 3-year offer with a team option on the last. He's restricted free agent too, but he would also solve our problems at the center position, so we're just trying it. And he agrees. The question is, what are the Trailblazers doing? And I guess it's not matched, which is pretty good for us. We sign him to our roster, welcome Donovan Klingan. Now we have to bring back Josh Minott, signing him on a 4-year, $4 million deal. He accepts that one. We're gonna sign Jaden Quentons, who's unrestricted free agent for 4 years and 25 million. Peyton Pritchard decided to sign with the Nuggets. I wanted him as backup point guard. Yusuf Nurkic is coming to us as backup, signed on a 2-year minimum deal. We're gonna bring back Fred VanVleet on a 2-year minimum deal as backup point guard. Moving right into the player progression where we have Mikkel Brown +6 again. He's up to a 90. We have Klingan up to an 86. We have Jimgar Mukuri up to an 85. Barney Young up to an 80. +8, just like Jimgar Mukuri. We have Demon +2. Nolan Traore +1. Quennens +1. We can't complain at all. Means we're going to the third season with a crazy rotation of 10 men. Mikkel Brown, Jr., Igor Demon, Jimgar Mukuri, Quennens, Klingan, Nolan Traore, Barney Young, Nikola Kostritza, Aiden Dix, and Kareem Lopez all playing around 15 plus minutes. The starting five not more than 30. At a trade deadline of season 3, we're better than I ever saw we could be. At this point of this rebuild challenge, 31 wins and 20 losses. I expected to be a winning team in season 4 or 5. Now we're a winning team, the fourth in our conference, in the third season at the trade deadline. It's unbelievable. We still have Mikkel Brown, Igor Demon from the beginning in the starting five. We have Jimgar Mukuri, who we drafted ourselves. We have Klingan, we have Quendens, we have Barney Young, Kusturica, Dix. We traded for Lopez. It looks pretty good what we're building here. Looking at the player stats, we have Mikkel Brown with 22 and 5. We have Jimgar Mukuri with 16, 5 and 4. We have Igor Demon with 15, 3 and 5. Then we have Kusturica with 12, 3 and 3 in 19 minutes. We have Aiden Dix with 11, 2.4, 2.2 in 20 minutes. Barney Young with 9.5 and 2.8, 2.1 in 19 minutes. Jaden Quentin's 9 and 8. Klingan, of course, 6.4 and 10.3. Resign with Kareem Lopez. We're gonna do that on a 4-year deal, $8 million. If he's gonna accept that, I'm fine with it. He does. We're not gonna resign PJ Washington. Danny Wolf is going to be restricted just like Demon and Traore, so everything should be alright. It's season number 3 and we are second in our conference. It's unbelievable. Our rookie first team, Nikola Kusturica in it, Aiden Dix in it. I really like that. Sure, we could probably go down to an 8-man rotation, but I don't think that we will win the championship anyways this year. So let's see how this first round is moving with 10 players. They all should see some playoff minutes. Moving into the first, the Raptors win. Moving into the second, we get one back. We have Demon and Kusturica with 18. We have Brown with 17, Minute with 16. Going to the third, the Raptors go up again. The question is, can we tie the series? We can. We have no player with more than 14 points at the Raptors in this game. For Demon with 34 and 7, Mikkel Brown with 22, Kusturica with 18, Klingan with 16 and 13. Pretty good. Going to game 5, the Toronto Raptors win that one. Kusturica was 26, not enough. Kawhi Leonard 23. Moving into the sixth, and the Toronto Raptors have eliminated us as the 7th seed. We're simulating the playoffs. We have a young core. Not ready for the playoffs yet, but probably next season. Cooper Flag Western Conference Finals MVP, Kate Cunningham Eastern Conference Finals MVP, winning the championship in the end. Going to the draft lottery in season 4, and again, due to the Miami pick we traded for, we have the highest chance in percentage of getting the number 1 pick in the next draft. And we will move down to 5. That's not good at all, but yeah, we're gonna pick at 17, and we're gonna pick at 26. Probably, if there's a big talent, we can move up, let's see. And we have 2 big talents, Roland Buckner, who has a Michael Jordan Hall of Fame ceiling, but we don't need another shooting guard, which means we're going for Andrew Caffey. The question is, can we get pick 2 somehow? The Mavs have the number 1 pick due to LA in this draft. The question is it enough to give them number 5, number 15, number 26, and probably we're just gonna give them number 17 on top of it. So we're basically gonna give them all our first round picks, 4 first round picks for that number 2 pick, and the Dallas Mavericks agree. At the number 1 spot, Roland Buckner, Michael Jordan ceiling, definitely going first. So our center talent, Andrew Caffey, is still there. We're gonna take him. We now have a 78 overall, 21-year-old Andrew Caffey behind Donovan Klingan. Probably we can trade away Klingan in 1 to 2 seasons. We're gonna sign him for sure. We're gonna accept all our team options. We give qualifying offers to Danny Wolf, Igor Demon, and Nolan Traore. Danny Wolf will have a 3-year offer, 15 million. We're gonna match that. Igor Demon has a 3-year, 51 million contract offer sheet. We're gonna match that too. And probably Nolan Traore is getting an offer sheet. No, he's not. So we'll have to bring him back on our own. We're gonna give him, let's say, 20 million for, I'm not sure, let's say 4 years with a team option on the last, and he should accept this one. He does. Moving to player progression, we have Mikkel Brown going up to a 94. We have Jim Gamukuri going up to a 90. Kusturica going up to 86. Klingan going up to 87. Quennens to 82. This is just crazy how they are all moving. Dix only up to 77, but we can't complain about any of these. Barney Young +1 probably gonna make a bigger step next season. I tell ya, we have problems. Season number 4, we have to go in again with a 10-man rotation playing Mikkel Brown Jr., Kusturica, Jim Gamukuri, Quennens, Klingan, and from the bench, Barney Young, we have Kathy, we have Dix, we have Devin, and we have Nolan Traore. Traore and Devin only playing 15 minutes, so all the other young talents can evolve even better. Let's see what Season 4 will bring us. Season 3 brought us a playoff run. This time, I hope we get our first deep playoff run. In the end, we won 52 games. Wemby's MVP, Roland Buckner Rookie of the Year, Darren Fox Sixth Man, Wemby Depoy, Arena's Most Improved, Kate Cunningham Clutch Player, Josh Miles Coach of the Year, Luther Goodwin Executive of the Year, Joksimovich's NBA Cup MVP. We have a Rother at the All-NBA first team. We have Murinen at the All-NBA second team, up to a 92 overall. Boomche makes All Defensive second team. We probably could have had him back in the draft 2028. Andrew Caffey makes all the rookie first team. I really like that. It's year 4, and we're going in this year with a 10-man rotation to the playoffs for the last time. Year 5 will be the year we're gonna cut this rotation to 8-man during the playoffs, but Mikkel Brown, Kusturica, Jim Gamukuri, Quennens, Klingan, Young, Caffey, Dix, Demon, and Traore all played such a great season that I just don't want to cut anyone. We have 21-6 from Mikkel Brown, 25-4 from Kusturica, 16, 4.5, and 4 from Jim Gamukuri. We have Aiden Dix with 12 points in 20 minutes. We have Barney Young with 10.4 in 19.5 minutes. 3 rebounds, 2.4 assists on top of that. Quennens was 9.6 and 9 in 33 minutes. Igor Demon was 9 points, 2.4 assists, and 2 rebounds in 14 minutes. So pretty good. Caffey was 7.8, 4.4, and 3.6 in only 21 minutes. Traore only playing 15 minutes, almost averaging 7 points. So they all deserve a shot again. We are the second seed for the second year in a row, and we have to face up against Orlando Magic in round number 1. Jalen Sachs, Chase Richardson, Franz Wagner, Paulo Banchero, and Zion Keita. Can we move to the second playoff round for the first time? We win the first. Kusturica with 34 points, Banchero with 41, not enough. Going into the second, the Orlando Magic get one back. 29 from Kusturica, 26 from Banchero. Going into the third, we win again. Going into the fourth, the Orlando Magic tie the series, 37 from Banchero. We go in game number 5, and we win again. We go up. We have 2 chances of going into the second round of the playoffs. 31 from Kusturica, 25-7 from Mikkel Brown. Kusturica also doing 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 14-10 from Jim Gamukuri, 10-12 from Quennens. Game number 6. Can we finish the series? And we can. In the second round, we have to face off against Kate Cunningham and the Pistons. CJ Ingram, Osar Thompson, Jordan Walsh, and Jalen Duran playing together with Cunningham. Going into the first game, we win game number 1 with 20-9 from Brown, 18-8 from Kusturica. We have Dix with 18 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists in 20 minutes. Young with 13, 4, and 3 in 18 minutes. Pretty strong. We're going in game number 2, and we win game number 2. Kusturica and Mukuri leading us in points. We have Cunningham, Durant, and Miller leading the Pistons, but not enough. Going into game 3, the Pistons get one back. Game 4, and we take the 3-1 series lead. 35-6-9 from Cunningham, not enough. Kusturica with 31-7. Mikkel Brown at 28-5-7. We have Jim Gamukuri almost a triple-double, 23-10-9. Barney Young 18-22 minutes. Aiden Dix 4-2-2 only in 20 minutes. Not his best game, but enough. We're going into game 5, our first chance to go into the conference finals, and we have an injury. Donovan Klingan is out So we have to bring in Keffy, I guess. Game number 5 against the Pistons, and the Pistons get one back. Chimgamukuri 22. Game number 6, I do not want to go in game 7 with Cade Cunningham, please. Donovan Clingan could play in game number 6, but we're not gonna risk that. We lose game 6, 57-12 from Cade Cunningham, carrying the Detroit Pistons. We go in game number 7, and the question is, Donovan Clingan has fully healed, so we're gonna bring him back definitely for Caffey. And then we probably cut the minutes from Demon, from Nolan Traore, and from Barney Young. And probably from Aiden Dix, just to bring Caffey back for at least 13 minutes. Going into game 7, and we have done it. We beat the Pistons in game 7. Brown was 23-5, Kusturica 16-7, Chimgamukuri 12-15-5, Clingan 10-9. We have Quennens with 7-10. Nolan Traore was 9 points in 17 minutes, Aiden Dix 8 points in 15 minutes. And in the conference finals, we have to go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who acquired Trae Young, Jonathan Kuminga. They have Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. This team looks like a whole disaster on every step of the way. Going into game 1, we lose game 1 to these Cleveland Cavaliers by 2, and that's hard. 38 from Mikkel Brown, not enough. Going into the second, we get one back. Brown and Kusturica was 23, Trae Young with 30 and 7. Donovan Mitchell's 27 are not enough. Going into game 3, we win another one. 35 from Trae Young are not enough for 32 from Kusturica, and all those double digits from our squad. Going into the fourth, we win again, going up by 3-1 in the series. 21 by Kuminga, not enough, because we have 3 players averaging 20 plus. Mikkel Brown leading us in points with 28. Going into the fifth game, and we end the series. 33 from Mikkel Brown, 27 from Mitchell. We have also 27 and 6 from Chimgamukuri, and we move on to the NBA Finals in season 4 way faster than I thought we could. Devin Booker is Western Conference Finals MVP for the Suns. Kusturica is Eastern Conference Finals MVP for the Brooklyn Nets. And we have to face off against Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Rasheed Fleming, and Kaman Maluach for the NBA Championship. Game number 1, we win. 33 from Kusturica, 26 in 19 minutes from Demon coming off the bench. We have 22 from Mikkel Brown, 18, 7 and 7 from Chimgamukuri, 13, 2 and 4 and 15 minutes from Aiden Dix. Crazy performance. Going into game number 2, we win again. We have 29 from Chimgamukuri again, 21 and 12 from Quennens, 11 from Nolan Traore in 18 minutes, 11 from Aiden Dix in 15 minutes, so we can't complain about anything. Game 3, we also win that one. We have 22-19 from Brown and Chimgamukuri, 14-6 and 7 from Kusturica. Going into game 4, the Suns get one back, 32 and 12 from Booker and 20 and 10 from Mark Williams. Game 5, the Brooklyn Nets have done it in season 4. We won the championship. The first step on our way to the Dynasty. Kusturica is also Finals MVP, not only Eastern Conference Finals MVP, but now also the Finals MVP overall. It took us 5 games, and we won against the Suns. Let's see if we can repeat. And maybe three-peat. It's crazy that we won a championship and still have 2 lottery picks due to Milwaukee and Minnesota. 6% chance and 0.5% chance on the number 1 pick. In the end, we get pick number 23 and pick number 14. I think this is either a protection or we have a pick swap. So we also pick at number 28, I see. So it probably was a pick swap, but doesn't matter. We have 3 picks in this draft, way more than we need. For 2 future first rounders, I would give the Knicks all our 3 first round picks this year and 3 second rounders in the future. They will do that. We simulated draft to the end. We have Majet going to the Hawks. We have Gordon going to the Nuggets. We're gonna accept all our team options. We're gonna send out a qualifying offer for Mikkel Brown. We're gonna match that 3-year offer we're gonna renounce our rights on PJ Washington, and then we should be fine, I guess. Trying to bring in Ty Jerome on a 2-year minimum deal, we're gonna do that. We have Jim Gamukuri +3 on a 93. We have Barney Young going up by 8, 89 now. Kushritza +3, 89 now. We have Aiden Dix +6, 83 now. Traore +1, 85. We can't complain about anything. This team is just crazy. The only lack of talent we have is at the power forward position. Jim Gamukuri can re-sign his contract for $44 million in 5 years, and I'm so afraid that we reach the hard cap right now, because the next one is Barney Young signing for $44 million and 4 more years with us. We need those players in our squad. Donovan Clingan refuses to resign, so this is good for us. We're gonna trade him away latest at the trade deadline to save some salary. We're gonna re-sign Josh Minott to a minimum. I like that. Means we're going to the mission repeat with Brown, Kustritsa, Jimgamukuri, Quen, and Kefi instead of Donovan Clingan, because he's probably gonna leave us at the trade deadline. We have Barney Young from the bench, Aiden Dix from the bench, Nolan Traore, Igor Demon, and yeah, Donovan Clingan is playing 10 minutes, I see, so yeah, 10-man rotation. Should be alright. We win the NBA Cup for the first time. Jim Gamukuri is your NBA Cup MVP. And at the trade deadline, Donovan Clingan will re-sign. So we're gonna do that for $30 million in 4 years. After Clingan's extension, we have only players who are under contract for the next 2 years, or at least have a team option. So we can simulate through the regular season. We have 36 wins, 15 losses again. Yeah, we're the first rank, and we're on a good way to repeat our championship run. In the end, we won 59 games. Kate is again MVP. We have Win Majette as Rookie of the Year, De'Aaron Fox as 6th man, Asar Thompson as D-Point, Jordan Page as Most Improved, Trey Johnson Clutch Player, Jordi Fernandez as Coach of the Year. I really like that Alex Ford Executive of the Year, and Hugo Jimgamukuri, we already know, won the NBA Cup MVP. This year in the playoffs, we're gonna play an 8-man rotation, just like I said in the last postseason. Michael Brown Jr., Kustritsa, and Jimgamukuri will play a lot. We have Kareem Lopez, Donovan Clingan, Barney Young, Aiden Dix, and Nolan Traore from the bench. Igor Demon will not see a single minute, just like Kefi. So let's see what we can do. Jaden Quennant is still injured. We're the 2nd seed for the 3rd season in a row. We have to face off against Jamal Roberts, Ace Bailey, Derek Whitehead, CJ Rother, and Hannes Steinbach. We win the 1st. Going into the 2nd, the Hornets tie the series. We go up by 2-1. They tie the series again. We go up 3-2. They tie the series again. And we win in 7. I accidentally simulated the next round, but we swept the Cleveland Cavaliers, and now we have to go against the Atlanta Hawks in the conference finals. Kingston Flemings, Win Majette, Anthony Thompson, Jalen Johnson, and Onyeka Okongwu. Looks like a pretty good team. Going into the 1st, we win. We also win the 2nd. We can also win the 3rd. Then Atlanta gets one back in the 4th, and we win in 5, moving to the finals. And we have again Devin Booker and the Suns as opponents. Devin Booker again, Western Conference Finals MVP. Hugo Jimgamukuri is Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Last year was Kusturica, and it's the rematch from the finals last year. The Suns get their chance to run it back with us. Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Jeremy Sohan, and Kamal Maluach. We're going into the 1st, we lose. Going into the 2nd, we win pretty nice. We also win the 3rd. The Suns get one back, we move up 3-2, and we win the championship. It's unbelievable, we done it again. We won the repeat, but that's not enough. We want to build a dynasty with the Nets, so we have to at least go for the three-peat. Michael Brown Jr. with 22.5, 2.7, 6.2 is your finals MVP. Moving to the draft lottery, we just won the championship again, and we get pick number 3 due to the LA Lakers. It's crazy. We also have pick number 9 due to New York. There's only one talent I want in this draft, and that's Abraham Majette, which means we're going with the Rockets trying to acquire the number 1 pick by giving away the number 3 pick, the number 9 pick, and also the number 29 pick in this year's draft. They of course agreed to that offer because it's a pretty good offer. And we're gonna take Abraham Majette with the 1st pick, simulating the draft to the end. Majette has a 78 in the beginning, 20 years old. We have 1 rookie signing, we have 3 team options. Moving to the qualifying offers, we have none. We're going to the free agency, trying to look at our contract extensions. We have to re-sign Kusturica. We're gonna re-sign him for $35 million and 4 years. We will also re-sign Nolan Traore on a pretty good deal, I think. $17 million, 3 years. That's pretty good for an 86 overall. Aiden Dix will re-sign for $41 million, and I think he will do a big step in the player progression if he wants 41 million. We're gonna do that. Igor Demin is gonna resign for 11 million and 4 years on a pretty nice deal. Team friendly. Jaden Quentons refuses to resign, so we might have to move him at the trade deadline. Danny Wolf will stay for 3 years in a minimum. Ty Jerome can leave us. Keffi is restricted free agent. Chet just joined the team, so everything should be alright. Nate Demand is the only young guy who has an 80 plus rating at the New York Knicks, so we're gonna try to get him out of there. We're gonna give them a 2033 unprotected first. We're gonna give them a 2034 unprotected first, a 2035 unprotected first. And on top of all that, we're gonna give them Jaden Quentons. We cannot do that Nate Demand deal because of salary cap issues. So we're gonna go to the player progression and look for it afterwards. At the player progression, Jim Mukuri moves to 94. We have Barney Young moving to a 92. We have Keffi going up to an 86. We have Dix going up by 3, also 86. Yeah, we can't complain at all. We have Keffi on 86 now. We have Majed. We could probably trade away Klingan now. I want Caleb Wilson because the Bulls have no player with an 83 or higher overall except him. He deserves better. We're going to give them Donovan Klinger and Jaden Quennens, Danny Wolf, and 3 unprotected first round picks in the future. And they're gonna do it. We're at Diawara because we needed 14 players at least to go into the season. So we have Michael Brown, Barney Young, Jimga Mukuri, Caleb Wilson, and Keffi in the starting 5. We have Kusturica, Dix, Majed, Traore, and Demin coming off the bench. We're gonna play Jimga Mukuri like 29, Brown like, let's play them like 30, Barney Young like 29, Wilson 29, and then we're gonna play Keffi for 30 minutes and Wilson for 31, and this should be alright. We're going to the 6th season. We're going for the three-peat, and the start looks pretty good. Andrew Keffi's your NBA Cup MVP will win an NBA Cup again. This team looks like it's rushing to the three-peat. Look at that record. Conference ranked first, power ranked first. We won 70 games in the end. Luka Doncic at the Golden State Warriors as your MVP. We have Bradley Cage as Rookie of the Year, Braylon Mullins as Sixth Man, we have Osar Thompson as Deeper, Ricky James as Most Improved, the Banza Clutch Player, Jorge Fernandez, Coach of the Year, we have Lance Alford as Executive of the Year, Andrew Keffi is your NBA Cup MVP, we already know. And for the first time, after 3 years being the second seed in the East, we're finally the first seed. For Nolan Traore and Igor Demon, we have no spot in our playoff rotation because we need Majetta's big man back up. Let's see if we can really put on the three-peat. Detroit Pistons without Cade Cunningham, but since he's there in the picture, I think he's only injured. Nath Reed, Jalen Duren, Osar Thompson, Jaden Ivey, and Kennedy Chandler. Without Cade Cunningham, we should have no problems. We win the first, we win the second, we lose the third. Is Cade back? Cade is back, okay. Now this is a series. We're going into the fourth, and Detroit wins again. We win game 5, pretty good for us. And we win in 6. Second round against the Bulls, it's Caleb Wilson's old team. Giddy with an 84, Jacoby Walthout, Sadiq Bey, Nikola Jovic, and Donovan Klingan. Giddy was an 83 when I traded Caleb Wilson, just so you know. We're going to the first 1 up. We're going 2 up, 3 up, and in the end we sweep the Chicago Bulls, going to the conference finals against the Atlanta Hawks again. Vin Majed, Ryan Hampton, Anthony Thompson, Jalen Johnson, and Walker Kessler. The question is, can we beat them again? We go into the first, we win. We go into the second, we win. We go into the third, we win. And this year we sweep them. In the finals, we have to face off against Utah Jazz. Braylon Mullins is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Michael Brown Jr. is the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. We have to face off against Jermaine Levins Jr., Braylon Mullins, Johnny Furby, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Kyle Filipowski. Looks like Darren Peterson is injured. Going into the first, we win the first. We also win the second. We win the third. Darren Peterson is still not back, and I think we will win the three-peat in fashion. We sweep the Utah Jazz. Andrew Keffi again as Finals MVP. 17.3 points, 9.5 rebounds, 6.3 assists. I told you we would build a dynasty with the Nets, so we're going into another season trying to win the 4th championship in a row. We have the 2nd pick via New York. We have the 6th pick via the LA Lakers. And in the end, we get the first and the sixth pick in the draft, and it's absolutely crazy. We just won 3 championships in a row, and we can pick at the #1 spot. We're gonna keep Jorge Fernandez. He seems like the perfect head coach for us. The thing is, I have the #1 overall pick, and I do not want the #1 overall pick. I'm gonna try to give the Bucks the pick #6 and pick number 30 for their pick #5. They will not do this. We can give them a second rounder. They will give us a second rounder. Okay, let's just switch second rounders. I'm okay with that. We're going into the draft. We're gonna go with Brian Chatham because we need a point guard backup. Then we're moving to pick #5. We're gonna go with Chucky Freeman because we need a center backup. We're gonna sign them both. We're gonna accept the team option from Kathy. We have no qualifying offers. All players we need are back in the squad. Moving into the player progression, where we have Barney Young on a 93, we have Aiden Dix +5 on a 91, we have Keffy +4 on a 90, Kushuita still on a 90, we have Majed +5 on an 83. We're gonna re-sign Kareem Lopez for 3 years on a minimum deal. We're gonna re-sign Minute on a 3-year minimum deal. We have a big problem because Mikkel Brown cannot be re-signed because we do not have room under the hard cap, so we probably have to trade some players away at the trade deadline, but let's see. Probably he's gonna opt in with his team option, so we have 2 years time to re-sign him. Let's see. Keffy will be in restricted free agent, but will have the same problems with the hard cap. So the thing is, I don't know. We're going in with an 8-man rotation into the regular season. We have Mikkel Brown, Barney Young, Jim Gamokori, Caleb Wilson, Keffy, Diggs, Kushturica, and Majed. This team is full of all-stars, full of MVP talent. So yeah, I'll be shocked if we do not win the 4th title in a row. In the end, we win 67 games, only losing 15. CJ Russell is MVP. We have Austin Henderson, Rookie of the Year, Aiden Dix, 6th Man of the Year. I really like that. Osar Thompson, Depoy. Daryl Simpson, Most Improved, Paul Bencaro, Clutch Player. Jorge Fernandez again, Coach of the Year for the 3rd time. Luther Goodwin, Executive of the Year for the 1st time. And we have Hugo Chimga Mukuri as NBA Cup MVP, which means we won the NBA Cup in the last 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. Majed is out for 4 to 6 weeks, so he will probably be back in the finals. We have to face off against Arenas, Trey Johnson, Dibanza, Diawara, and Alex Sarr. Nothing has changed in our 8-man rotation, except Nolan Traore being in for Majed. Because of his injury, we're simulating the 1st round, and we will sweep the Washington Wizards. Going into the 2nd round, we have Kate Cunningham, Tyler Hero, South Thompson, Patrick Baldwin, and Jalen Duran. We should beat them. That's the worst Detroit team we have faced so far, and we will sweep them too. Going into the conference finals against the Bulls, they have Brandon McCoy, Dylan Mingo, Melis Bozelis, Keyshawn George, and Donovan Clingan. They built a pretty good team over the last year. We simulate this one. We sweep them too, and we have to face Darren Peterson and the Utah Jazz in the finals. Andrew Caffey is Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And this time the Utah Jazz will have all their players. Dan Geiger, Darren Peterson, Ryan Dunn, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Kyle Filipowski. But it looks like Darren Peterson's left alone on this team. Let's see. We win the 1st. We win the 2nd. We will leave the rotation as it is. We will lose the 3rd. Going into the 4th, we win. And we win a championship in 5. Again, Andrew Caffey is your finals MVP. Looking at this team, we have done big things for Brooklyn in Brooklyn. We won 4 championships in 7 years. We drafted most of these young talents. We built a championship team around them. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we see us either later today or tomorrow with the next video. See ya, bye.